Are you implying that I'm not special? You know, you should never swear. It's a sign of weak verbal skills.
Love is like war, Nia. Everybody gets hurt.
Sure, we can't understand Zane, but did we ever?
So why are we not listening to the clue? He's attacking an unarmed man! Thank you, Mr. Helpful, but I got this. Stay together! I'm just trying to stay in one piece! Ah!
Be the key, Cole!
Be the key! I have no friends. In my defense, I did just find out my parents are not my birth parents. Nothing? Really? Haven't I suffered enough? Well, I'm sorry if I'm not jumping down there right this instant. Do you see what I'm seeing? Of course not, because all I see is my life flashing before me. Ah! It's so big! If I get out of here, I'm gonna fight you! Oh, sorry for the delay! I've never had to milk the fangs of a giant spider before!
And here I thought we were at rock bottom. This is so much worse. Jay, we're totally outnumbered. They have weapons and we don't. I haven't eaten all day, not to mention showered in a week. Do you see there are kids in this audience? This level of violence is far too much for them to handle, let alone me! Kai, baby. It's much easier coping with life's problems when you let go of hope. Hey, turn up that music! That's my butter and jam! Yeah! They're called artificial limbs, Kai. I know you hate machines, but you don't have to be rude. First you call us pedestrians, and now we're assailants? Zane always have to be right. Can't it just be enough that we're tied to giant poles in the middle of the desert? And don't forget, Wu is being held hostage, forced to steal Iron Baron, the dragon armor, so that he can become invincible! Can't that be enough? How can there be 3 masks when you just said it's the only mask? 2? Now there's 2? Oh, I'm looking at the skull. It's not as ugly. Who knows? He's a living fortune cookie. Everything he does is a puzzle meant to torture us. That's not all I'm the master of. I do a little inventing, I dabble in model building, touch of cooking, a little poetry.
We're saving a girl? Is she hot?
Jay?
I just want to know what we're getting ourselves into. Does she like blue?
We're usually more organized, but our leader got lost in a time stream. They're Coles. All right, who took my pudding cup? My name was clearly written on it. I'm telling the headmaster. Oh, you know why you're the Black Ninja? Because it's the color of your heart. Ooh, you take that back. There are reputable performers that attend Clown College. I'm too cute to be squashed. No, I'm gonna turn you black and blue. Oh, great. Just what I like. Fighting armed and deadly snakes in a highly combustible environment about to blow up! Hate to tell you this, but objects in the mirror are closer than they appear! Bigger? Bigger?! That thing in one big bite just crushed our entire ship! No, we need to save as many as we can. We'll find some kind of refuge, somewhere safe to hide. Ooh, the Serpentine Tombs! Yeah, they're underground. Sure, we'll be without sunlight for months, but they're perfect! Oh, great! Let me make a note of that. Giant snake has wee itty-bitty weak spot that'll be totally impossible to get at because the thing is too ridiculously huge to do anything to stop it!
Are you done?
Yeah.
Why won't you take the flyer? Just take the flyer!
Oh, of course! Just another day in Ninjago!
Holy pipes! The organs got me!
We're on a village built entirely over water!
Please take your time! Oh, why do I get the uncontrollable sled? You hate our only way out!
Bro goo goo! Bro goo goo!
Bro goo goo!
Bro goo goo!
Bequeath!
You really need to start listening to me! Lefty, righty, nice to meet you. Also, do better! That's it, I've had it. First we crash land in who knows where, surrounded by who knows what, and now this! I'm here pushing the button, it's not working! Unagami, wait, please! You're angry, I get it. You were abandoned by your maker. I was abandoned by my parents too. I'm just like you. I never understood why, and I never had the chance to even ask. But I always hoped there was a good reason. You came to me. I didn't ask to be here. Turns out
returns to workday, I have companions, heading to guest services to fill out the paperwork.
Walker, or his real name, Jay Gordon. Jay was abandoned as an infant. For unknown reasons, his real parents. The previous Master of Lightning and profound actor Cliff Gordon left him at a junkyard. Here, the owners of the junkyard, Ed and Edna Walker, took in Jay and raised him as if he were their own son. Worst of all, Jay would grow insecure about the fact of being raised in the junkyard and adopted the personality that is very similar to what today's society deems quote-unquote the funny friend. He jokes and laughs and seems happy, but in reality he is hurting deep inside. Even though Jay is the current elemental wielder of the four main elemental powers, he is still not